and I was like, oh, we should watch this game. Like, there's this game that's like basically a movie. And then we put on Last of Us and we were just watching like a gameplay with no talking, no conversation. And we got like an hour and a half in, both cried at the
Yeah.
beginning.
So, hi, I'm Jonathan, Bloomberg, writing for Movies in Sweden.
Hello, lovely to
And
meet
yeah, so I've watched the first three episodes, and so I've seen everything that happens with your character so far. I really want to know how much time you had to put in into creating that first episode of the show. How did your shoot look?
my shoot. I think I can probably confidently say that it was uh, a fair bit lighter for a good amount of it than I'm sure some of the other episode shooting days. We filmed for I think maybe a month and a half, 2 months on the first episode, or at least my
Your parts of it,
my
yeah.
chunk, my elements of it, and yeah, it was really fun. I think it was really nice because the way it was set out, kind of anything of more emotional weight was kind of set towards the end. So not only have we already kind of established like friendships and relationships with each other, cast and crew wise, but also we kind of were gearing up to it as we went. So the lighter scenes and everything all started towards the beginning.
Yeah, I see. So did you yourself have any like connection to the games and you the characters of the show prior to being a part of it yourself, or was that something you discovered after you got the role?
I was already when I was younger, I used to watch people play the game on YouTube, and I was terrified of it. I was beyond
Yeah.
probably potentially too young to be watching it, but I just thought it was so interesting. Um, and then weirdly, like a couple days before I even got the audition, this sounds like a lie. Before I got the audition, I was with my friend and we were trying to find a movie to watch as you do. And I was like, oh, we should watch this game. Like, there's this game that's like basically a movie. And then we put on Last of Us and we were just watching like a gameplay with no talking, no conversation. And we got like an hour and a half in, both cried at the beginning.
Yeah.
And it was just, and then like 2 days later, I got the audition and it was just the most kind of like wacky, surreal um, coincidence. Um, yeah, but I was definitely familiar with the game. I can't say I'm aware a lot of people have played it and everything. I never personally played
Yeah.
it. I was definitely aware of what it was and what happens and what it's about. And yeah.
I see. So knowing kind of where the game was going, so how was it working with Pedro and getting to know that part of Joel?
I think because I got such a kind of like light-hearted and fun version, or to like the extent that Joel can be
Yeah,
light-hearted and fun. It was wonderful. Pedro genuinely is like, I mean, I think of him as one of my closest friends. We speak a lot now, and I think it was so nice because as soon as we kind of started working together, it was kind of an immediate kind of like, oh, okay, we genuinely really get on, and you're genuinely going to be one of my friends.
yeah.
The rest of my life kind of thing. Uh, yeah, it was amazing. And I think I was very fortunate to kind of be with him in his lighter and happier moments. Obviously not the entire time, but yeah,
Yeah.
it was too much fun.
So when you actually got that, got your scripts and got to know kind of how the fate of your character, how it would play out, without spoiling too much of what happens for people who doesn't haven't played the game and doesn't know the backstory. What kind of were your reactions to reading that like story arc out for your character?
I think what I was so kind of pleased with is it stays true in the game in the sense of there's consistent reminders of my character for Joel and how that shapes his character and shapes his eventual kind of character arc, and how it's defined him in a way. And I thought it was so lovely to see script wise to kind of see that playing out consistently throughout the show. So yeah, I think because for me, it's it's for what it is, it's quick and it's incredibly stressful and tumultuous in the moment, but then I think the long lasting effects you see instilled in Joel. And I think that what was so lovely about reading the script and everything is that you can really see it, and you see it even more so being played, obviously, beautifully portrayed by Pedro. So I think that was incredibly. It felt good to know that the legacy was carried on. Yeah.
Yeah. So I know we only have a short amount of time left, but if there would be multiple seasons and maybe flashbacks or something like that, would you still want to be a part of this family, or do you want to be a viewer with the rest of us from
I mean, whatever way they would have me, I would join back in a heartbeat. I feel like I'd potentially be too old to be playing a 14-year-old by that time, but I will age myself down if I
yeah,
have to. But also, I'm completely content being a viewer and getting to watch the incredible work that they will produce. So, in whatever way they will have me, I will happily just sit back and watch them all completely kill it.
sounds great. And best of luck with the premiere. I'm sure everyone will love your part of the first episode.
Thank
So
you
best
very,
of luck with that.
thank you very much. Have a good day.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.